Hi guys, this is Stephen Fox again and welcome back to Smartphone Wars. Today I have a very special preview, unboxing and extensive testing of a very special phone. I want to share my first impressions of what may be finally a very good rugged device with fast performance and capable cameras. Meet the Blackview BV8000 Pro. Nice, isn't it? Dedicated camera button, side fingerprint scanner, textured power button, waterproof, dustproof. You know, as far as Chinese rugged phones go, this is by far the best one I've seen. It has the best specs as well. And apart from the AGM X1, which you can check out, by the way, I have a review for that. This is a very nice phone. It is a bit thick, but it's definitely not the thickest I've seen, and it has a separate power volume button. That one below is actually an SOS button, which you can check. Headphone jack, textured power button, which is always nice, and you can check out there's the side fingerprint scanner in there, and it's a huge area. So I think it will work much better, and you have a dedicated camera button on a rugged phone. Thank you somebody finally using some space for something good. And this is the 16 megapixel Samsung camera sensor on the back. I don't know yet how to open that thing. I should the SIM card's somewhere inside, I'll find out later. And this is the stereo speakers and the USB Type-C port. And the fingerprint scanner does work very well. Here I'm just checking to find out. Yep, it works very good. Now let's check what else Blackview have put inside the box. It is not very cheap phone. This is around $240–50, but it might be actually worth it. Yes, as I mentioned, I didn't see any tray for the SIM pin, and that's a screwdriver and bolt, so I have to unscrew it to install the SIM cards. I'll do it another time. It's a dual SIM device, don't worry about it. It has 64 gigs of storage and 6 gigs of RAM, the Helio P25, which is, I've reviewed so many phones these days, the Mars Pro and the iPhone P8, which you can check out in the card I'm showing you now. And besides that, what have iPhone packed in the box? Now for over $200, there has to be something good in there. Let's see. And behind door number one, we find a hands-free. Blackview's own hands-free set. Nice, very nice. Probably cheapish quality, but yeah, it's great. And you have a USB Type-C cable and an OTG cable. Yes, thank you Blackview. This is something that I think most smartphone manufacturers out there should put in their phones. And a very thoughtful addition on the other part as well, and this is a very fast charger. It's I see 9 volts to amps. It's an 18-watt charger, 4000 mAh battery, should be around 2.5 hours to fully charge. And what's this? This is a USB Type-C adapter for micro USB. Very thoughtful of Blackview. But enough pleasantries, it's swimming time for the Blackview BV8000 Pro. Now I'm obviously not going to turn on the blender on it, but let's see how it goes underwater. Pretty nice, eh? Speaker still working underwater. Can you hear it? Now that we got that out of the way, the fun part, let's check out what the rest of the phone has to offer. In display settings, it does have mirror vision, it does have font size adjustment and blue light filter. How's the sounds? Sound quality is actually very good. This is very loud and clear speaker. I wasn't expecting that. Now you see there's 64 gigs onboard storage, which you have access to 53.10 gigs, and the backlit, the keys, the navigation capacitive keys are backlit. Thank you, God, oh Lord Almighty. And the 64 gigs of onboard storage. I've installed just a few apps in there, so I just barely got this phone, so that's why just 4 gigs I've used. And of course, this does have performance and normal mode or sports mode on it. It is a 6GB RAM phone. A rugged phone with 6 gigs of RAM. What's the world coming to? And you do have custom LED notification LED. Wow, this is something really nice. This phone is beginning to impress me a lot. And this is, as I've mentioned, the blue light filter mode, but it's just more than that. You have more modes in there. You can open the night mode, outdoors mode, and sleep mode on it. Wow, Blackview have really done a very good job with this phone. There's so many features in there. Let's check out the language settings. Let's see how many languages they have. Luckily, they have like 23 languages in there. So if it's going so fast, I can see that the slider is very thin. Wow. It's maybe like 70-80 languages in there. That's really something. So whatever you are, this phone will most likely have your language user interface in there. And this is running Android 7.0 Nougat with the June security patch. Now, some Sony and Samsung devices don't have that already, so very good job. Software-wise, Blackview have really impressed me here. Android Nougat latest security patch. Ooh, that's really something. What else does this phone do? Let's check the CPU Z, the Helio P25. Yes, you do have 8 cores, up to 2.4 GHz, and 1080 graphics. That's definitely Helio P25. It's a 5-inch Full HD IPS display, and it is running at runtime, Android Nougat, and the sensors. Yes, gyroscope and magnetometric sensor. Thank you. And did I see a barometer sensor in there? Ooh, I'll have to check that out later. Now let's check out which bands it support. This phone is very impressive, to say the least. Now let's if the band. Wow, I've never seen a Chinese phone support so many bands before. Ooh, yippee-ki-yay! All of you out there in the US who are now typing in those comments, will this phone work with AT&T? Will this phone work with Verizon? Yes, it's more just definitely will work with Verizon, AT&T, thanks to all these frequencies. It will even work with the CDMA network. It does even support all the 3G frequencies I actually know exist and are supported till this date. This is impressive. Now, what else can this phone do? I'm really eager to find out. Oh yeah, there's a sound sensor, of course. There's a flashlight on it. Flashlight seems okay. What else can you do? It should do something else. There's a leveler. Leveler works fine. Picture hanging. Oh well. Picture hanging. And a heart rate monitor. Oh, and just like in the Zook Edge with the camera sensor. Ooh, let's see if it works. Does it work? Guess I didn't put my finger right. I'll start again. Oh, it's actually working. 114 beats per minute. Yeah, I do get excited doing those reviews. What else do we have? Yeah, pedometer. That's not a pedophile. I think it's measuring steps. A protractor And yes, I definitely saw the barometer in there. This have a pressure sensor. Yes, barometer pressure sensor. Now let's check out the GPS. I'm inside my house, and usually phones do not get GPS lock in my house because it's a very thick roof. Come on, come on. Come on, you bastard. Yes. 3D lock fix with the GPS inside my own house. So a rugged phone finally with great GPS and very useful features. I really announced two tests, so I just wanted to show you the score. The score is up to par with any Helio P25 device out there on the market. And what's most importantly, the side fingerprint scanner, because it's bigger, works every time without any issues. Like, no issues at all. Now the BV8000 Pro wanted to do a very good phone, very thin phone with the side fingerprint scanner, and because the arrow is so small, you have to really press it the right way in order to open it down. But here, there's no such problem. This is a very thick phone, and you do have quite an area for the fingerprint scanner, and it works every time. No issues, no whatsoever. Very, very good side fingerprint scanner. Very, very good, unlocks very fast. Wow. Now let's check out the camera. This have an unknown Samsung sensor. For me is S5 for something that I've never. This phone was the first one to use it. The picture quality, I like to see that they don't use the MTK stock camera but build their own up. That's a very nice thing to see. How's the picture quality? Ooh, the very, very good details in the background. Very good details in the background, and the overexposure doesn't seem bad. 21 megapixels. Why is it 21 megapixels? It's 60 megapixels. It's very big interpolation. 60 megapixel main Samsung camera. And you also do get the live photo, picture-in-picture modes. As you see, there's a Pro mode in there. Let's check out the front camera. All rugged phones have horrible front cameras. Can this phone actually deliver a decent front camera? It's 10 megapixel shooter, 8 megapixel is fine. This 30 megapixel, I think there's interpolation on it, but it's also actually very nice. Let's check out the beauty mode. The beauty mode is again a bit overdone, I think, but let's see the results. And results are impressive. Finally a rugged phone with good front camera. Thank you for watching my video. Hit that bell icon to get notifications. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Always you can buy the phone from the link in the description below. Look forward to my full review in the coming week.
Stick around.